The person voicing Janus I thought was very good.
Yes.
What I take from you will enable me to reach beyond this galaxy.
An AI voice. What's that Portal game? It made me think of...
GLaDOS.
Yes, it made me think of GLaDOS. That's the kind of vibe I got.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
It did sound GLaDOS-y.
And I wonder if they...
I didn't think of that till you said that.
Did you see the part where Vicky and the ant look like they're almost hugging or embracing when the ant is trying to move her around and she's like being mind controlled, and they were like really close. The ant was over the top of her and they were kind of shifting. How weird that looked.
Yes.
I mentioned that because that's going to be in the highlights with some love hearts.
They also squish that bug.
Yeah.
And I thought that looked awesome. They like pick it up and they like squish it against a wall. And I was like, that's so cool.
And you can even see Barbara flinch.
And she's like, ooh. Because I guess it'd be like if if you stepped on a cockroach. I mean, that's... Because it sometimes be gross.
Mm-hmm.
But if that cockroach is, I don't know, 6 feet long...
Yeah. And to squish it, you lift it up.
I'm not picking up that.
Do you remember the twins with the blonde dreadlocks?
The ghosts.
Yes.
Yep.
That's the first thing I thought of when I saw these people with like the white...
Yeah. The bees are like, can we have the ring? The doctor's like, I don't want to give you the ring. And they're like, well, we gave you our isotope.
Yeah.
So they have a little back and forth, and Barbara's like, there's no problem here, is there?
To control him, you will have to use my ring. And that is of untold value.
And what of the value of our isotope?
Is anything wrong?
No, my dear, no.
A small...
And I thought that was really good. Like, she knows
What he's like.
what he's like.
The bees now speak through interpretive dance.
They do the weird movement when they walk.
And they're chatting. But I don't feel like they were doing it so much in the first 3 episodes. A little bit. But now it's like it's actually a performance.
Yeah, I feel like that was pretty continuity-wise. It kind of kept going.
Well, what else have I got here?
Bees love dancing. Haven't you ever just watched a bee?
Nope, I've seen Bee Movie.
No one should see that movie.
Imagine writing Seinfeld for 9 years and being a genius and then releasing that and having the whole world go,
Because he's
why?
insane. He would have just been like, I'm going to make heaps of money. It doesn't matter what I write.
Yeah, but he didn't make season 10 of Seinfeld, even though they would have paid him lots of money, because he was like, it's the art. It's finishing now. It's beautiful.
Well, maybe Bee movies art and we just don't understand it.
Are you talking about the movie where there's sexual tension between a human woman and a bee?
Yep.
When she accidentally stumbles through a hidden wall.
Yes.
That is never raised again. Like
How did they find that hidden wall?
They didn't find it, but I know that they find this other place that they're like, oh, this is amazing. But no one ever goes, hey, how did you find that? She just fell on it and they said, oh, excellent, you found the hidden wall. Like it is a video game. They made the decision to show shots of the ants up close. And I was like, that's a terrible idea because they look okay in movement, but just showing their face, you're like, no, that doesn't look very good. But then one of the best shots I've seen in the show so far happens, and it's the one that you're talking about where the bees... So the shot is from above, looking down at Barbara and the bees walking out, getting ready for this battle sort of thing. And then it comes down so that it's almost like you're in the group of people marching along.
Yeah.
That was a great shot.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. Did you notice that the bee who borrowed the Doctor's ring did the Sheldon laugh from Big Bang? He did that.
Doctor, we owe you a great deal.
There's only one thing you owe me, my friend.
What is it?
That is my ring.
Your ring?
Oh, clever! Playing on the use of cardinal numbers as euphemisms for bodily functions.
When he was
Oh,
laughing.
yes, I did see that. Can you explain to me how the bees stopped that ant?
Are you talking about when the bees ran around doing some of that interpretive dance we talked about and went, Zabi!
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 And I was like,
Is this a joke?
yeah.
I swear there are moments in the show where if you look at Ian and Barbara's faces, that you can see the actors going like, what the hell is this? Like, did you see that?
Yeah.
Like they're professionals and they're saying their lines and they're doing their bit, but you can see moments where they're like,
I have...
am I really doing this? This is my career.
I have trivia that has to be delayed, though. Remind me, we'll get to an episode called The Chase.
Oh, I thought you meant for these episodes.
No,
Okay, The Chase.
The Chase. Remind me then, you had trivia about this when we did Ants and Bees.
Okay.
Okay?
I won't forget because I need some resolution on what they thought about these episodes.
Yeah.
It cuts to a single frame and it doesn't move and they're all standing there facing the camera.
Mm.
And it felt like, you know at the end of a play when all the actors come out, stand
Yeah,
next to
good
each other
photo.
and all... No, but they all bow?
Yeah.
It felt like, oh, here's all the kids that... Mum and Dad, the kids have come out, let's clap for them. Weren't they great?
Reverse the polarity of the neutron. Flirt.
Reverse its polarity.
Reverse the polarity.
Reverse the polarity.
Reverse the polarity.